I'm here with Eric Galbraith, Chief Executive of BIBA. Eric, ever so many thanks for joining us. Now, BIBA merged, and I want to get this correct, the Institute of Insurance Brokers in November of last year. What benefits have you seen from the merger?
I think it gave the members, the whole sector that we have, and we represent almost 2,000 brokers, it gave them a considerable voice. And in fact, the recognition from the regulator and the government and all the civil service and the departments is considerable when they see that. They like that. Putting together two trade bodies helps produce one voice, and anybody that's doing lobbying knows that it's much better to have one voice from the same sector.
You've been quite vocal, certainly about foreign debt crisis in Europe. You know, we've got like Greece and Spain, and also we've had the election results in France. What are your feelings about, the Eurozone moving forward?
I think the Eurozone at the moment is creating uncertainty for everyone, and particularly the UK. But our real focus continues in Brussels on our regulation issues that come out of Brussels, and we have to maintain that. That's what our members want us to see us do.
And what sort of impact do you think that's going to have on the UK insurance market?
Well, at the moment there's a lot going on in Brussels with the revision of the IMD, and that at the moment is there is a political move to try and bring things within the IMD together with MiFID and other investment directives, and that is wrong. It is fundamentally wrong, and that political initiative needs to be checked, and we are lobbying very hard through BIPA, our European Federation, and directly to make sure we change that view and have it back to where we were before.
The other thing I want to touch on with you is Aviva. We mentioned it ourselves earlier. I mean, it's been like a real hot buttons story. What's your view on Aviva at the moment?
I think I would like to see a resolution to understand that Aviva is a big player in the general insurance sector, and clearly all the providers in the sector is one of the biggest UK, if not the biggest UK player. And I would be very concerned and concerned to see what happens with Aviva. So I'll be watching it very closely to see how that's going to impact our members and in fact consumers as we go forward.
Especially as there's this concern as to whether or not it could split its general insurance business and its life operations as well.
I think these are all questions that are going to be looked at over the coming months, whether it will come together with somebody, whether we'll break it up, what they're going to do, what's their future strategy. So once they choose a new chief executive and have a look at that, we will see what's going to happen. There'll be lots of people behind the scenes looking at what they might like to happen.
Thoughts on the two people who have been tentatively named as potential new leaders for Aviva?
I wouldn't wish to comment. I know both of them, and I don't think I would want to comment on both on that. It's too early to say.